I ask you to pause in this moment and open your heart to hear what I am placing before you. Because tonight, your home is being touched by a shift that you must not take lightly. It is not by accident that these words are coming to you right now. Nor is it without reason that there is a gentle stirring in your heart, as though something is calling you to stay. My beloved child, I am bringing to the door of your home signs of mercy, unexpected openings, favors you have prayed for in silence, and miracles that have been prepared for a long time. Your season of waiting will not last forever. And the days when you felt as though you could only endure quietly are beginning to give way to a season of answers, support, and clearer restoration. I want you to understand that what is coming is not merely a small joy meant to soothe your heart for a moment. This is a breakthrough that touches the real burdens in your life, especially the things connected to provision, stability, and peace within your very home. You have walked through days when everything seemed to pile up at once: responsibilities, worries, things that needed to be handled, doors that had not opened, delayed expectations, and questions no one could answer for you. I saw you trying to keep your faith steady when there was not much evidence left in your hands to hold on to. I saw you smile in front of others, while inside you were trying to keep yourself from collapsing. Not one of those things was forgotten by me. Tonight, I am causing the atmosphere around your home to begin changing. Where there was heaviness, I am bringing in a new flow of peace. Where there was sighs, I am planting expectation. Where there was fear about tomorrow, I am placing a reminder that you do not live outside my care. There is help being arranged. There are people being prompted to step into the right position. There are doors you thought were tightly shut that are being touched from behind. There are things that were delayed not because I rejected you, but because the time was not yet mature enough for you to enter while still keeping peace and wisdom. Do not doubt simply because your eyes have not yet seen the whole picture. When I work, many things begin in the secret place before they appear before you. A seed placed in the ground cannot immediately become a great tree. Yet life has already begun moving within it. In the same way, what I am releasing for you may begin with a small sign, a call that makes your heart lighter, a message that opens hope, an unexpected opportunity, a matter being resolved, help arriving at the right time, a word that brings clarity to the path, or a feeling of peace returning to a place where you once only felt confusion. Do not underestimate small beginnings, because I often use humble things to open the way for something great. I saw your tears in the quiet nights, when no one knew how much weight you had to carry. I saw you sitting alone, trying to arrange your thoughts, trying to find a way out, trying to believe that tomorrow would be better, even though the present still held too many unresolved things. I saw the times you clung to faith like a final chord, while the circumstances around you gave you little reason to hope. I also saw the fears that tried to swallow your peace, the silent thoughts saying you would never escape this cycle, that you would always lack, always wait, always have to strain to stay strong. But I say to you today, those words have no right to write the final chapter of your story. You were not created to live under the shadow of continual disappointment. I did not build your home to hold only pressure, tension, and exhausting calculations. I want your home to become a place where you can rest, breathe, feel protected, and see my kindness touch the most ordinary parts of your life. When I say, I am standing at the door of your home with miracles in my hands, it means I am drawing near to your real life. Not only to distant thoughts. I come to the room where you cried. I come to the table where you worried. I come to the door you closed when you did not want anyone to see your weakness. I come to remind you that even the simplest places in your life can become places where I reveal my goodness. What I am about to do will turn your silent battle into a living testimony. Those who never understood why you kept trying will see that you did not stand by your own strength. The days when you felt left behind will become evidence that I know how to work even in delay. The tears you once thought were useless will be illuminated by the answer that comes at the right time. You will not only rejoice because your burden becomes lighter, you will understand more deeply that I was always with you, always seeing you, always preparing you, always leading you through every stretch of road you thought you had to walk alone. But my beloved child, receive this with humility. True blessing requires a heart that knows how to guard it. Abundance is not meant to make you proud, nor is it meant to make you forget the one who lifted you in the days when you had nothing but faith. When the way opens, enter with gratitude. When provision comes, manage it with wisdom. When a new door opens, walk through it with purity and peace. Do not let haste cause you to misuse what has been given. Do not let the voices of others make you doubt what I am doing. Do not let the past convince you that good things can no longer come to you. Stay close to me in this season of shifting. Listen before you decide. Give thanks before you demand more. Keep your heart soft so I can continue teaching you how to step into the new. Your breakthrough is coming not like a chaotic wind, but like a stream released at the right time, flowing into a place that has been dry for too long. Nothing can stop what I have appointed when you stand in trust, alertness, and obedience. Tonight, let your heart be lifted. Let your home be covered by peace. Believe that I have heard, I have seen, I have prepared, and I am bringing near to you good news that will turn the hard days behind you into evidence of the enduring mercy I have never withdrawn from your life. Perhaps you are wondering why this person is being revealed before you at this exact time. And I want you to understand that there is no revelation I allow without purpose. My beloved child, there are things hidden for too long that begin to make the heart weary, cause the steps to hesitate, and make you unable to distinguish what is truth from what is only darkness trying to cover everything. Therefore, I must lift the veil, not to shame you, not to hurt you further, and not to make you live in suspicion, but to bring you into healing, restoration, and clarity. What is brought into the light in this season is not meant to destroy you. It comes to free you from things you are no longer allowed to carry in confusion. I am the God of light, and where I am present, darkness cannot continue hiding forever. Things that once operated quietly, intentions that were disguised, words that once confused you, signs you tried to ignore, all of them will begin to appear in clarity at the right time. You invited me into your situation, and when I enter, I do not merely stand still and observe. I set crooked things back in order. I expose what needs to be seen. I turn the pain you carried into understanding, confusion into a lesson, and the things that once wounded you into the foundation for a more mature purpose within you. Trust that my timing is complete, even when you still do not understand every detail of what is happening. This revelation comes not only to protect you from what could cause you to stumble, it also comes to prepare you for what is about to open. I am equipping you with new discernment, eyes that can see deeper than appearances, and a heart that is no longer easily carried away by beautiful words that lack peace. In the days ahead, you may recognize very gentle signs, a conversation arriving at the right time, a dream that makes you reflect, a meeting that seems coincidental, a repeated name, or a feeling in your heart telling you to pay attention. Do not quickly dismiss those things. I often speak to you not through noise, but through gentle whispers, subtle arrangements, and a deep inner knowing that you cannot fully explain yet also cannot deny. The person whose name begins with the letter M may appear in a way you do not expect. Perhaps that person will come as a friend, bringing listening and a new perspective. Perhaps that person will come as a challenge, revealing the things within you that need healing and greater maturity. Or perhaps that person will come as a messenger, carrying a reminder, a confirmation, or a door that causes you to stop and consider. But remember this, I will not let you walk blindly. I will not let you get lost among signs if you are willing to stay close to me. My presence will lead you step by step, and my protection will surround you on every side, so that you do not have to discern everything by yourself in fear. Pause for a moment and let my peace settle within you. Do not let the voices outside confuse your mind. Do not let the opinions of others become the final measure of what I am doing. The world may be noisy, circumstances may change, and people may say many conflicting things, but my voice remains gentle, steady, and strong enough to anchor you when you feel your heart wavering. Return to stillness. When you feel yourself wanting to react in haste, breathe slowly and ask me first. When you do not know what to believe, look to the peace I place within you, because true peace does not need to force, pressure, or make you lose yourself in order to be kept. No scheme formed in darkness can overcome the one who belongs to me when that person stands in my light. Perhaps you once felt surrounded by words, misunderstandings, and situations that made you tremble as though you had no refuge. But I have always been a stronghold around you, even when you did not realize it. I have silenced dangers you did not know had drawn near. I have kept you from paths that seemed good but would have ended in pain. I have caused certain things not to happen in order to protect you from what you could not see behind them. And that power is still alive in your life today, undiminished, not distant, and not delayed. The enemy may try to sow anxiety in you, may use this revelation to make you afraid, and may whisper that you are about to lose something precious. But I want you to understand that what belongs to truth will not be destroyed by the light. Only what is false trembles when it is revealed. If something is being kept for you by me, it will stand firm in clarity. If a person is appointed to walk with you in health, the truth will not drive them away from you. If a door truly belongs to me, it will not need darkness in order to exist. So do not be afraid of clarity. Receive it as a gift. because what is revealed at the right time can save you from many years of confusion. In moments of anxiety, you only need to call on me with simple trust. You do not need elaborate words, perfect sentences, or proof that you are strong. Simply tell me that you need to be guided, and I will draw near to you with the gentleness of a father. I will place peace upon your mind. I will quiet the disturbances in your heart. I will help you see what needs to be seen, hear what needs to be heard, and release what needs to be released. You do not need to protect yourself through tension. You are allowed to lean on me. You are allowed to slow down. You are allowed to wait for clarity before taking the next step. Remember that I am not revealing this so that you will live in suspicion toward everyone, but so that you will live with discernment. There is a great difference between a heart ruled by fear and a heart led by wisdom. Fear makes you suspect everything, but wisdom helps you recognize what does not carry peace. Fear makes you rush to close doors, but wisdom teaches you to wait for the right time. Fear causes you to lose yourself, but my guidance helps you stand firm in your value. So let your heart remain soft, but not easily deceived. Open, but not careless. Loving while still knowing how to protect the boundaries I have taught you through many lessons. My beloved child, what is being revealed before you is part of my answer. I am bringing you out of confusion so that you no longer have to live by guessing. I am turning what once hurt you into a step that leads you closer to maturity. I am preparing you for a season in which you will walk with clearer eyes, steadier words, a more peaceful heart, and deeper faith. Do not turn away from clarity simply because it does not come in the way you expected. Do not fear the light simply because the light exposes what needs to be healed. I am with you, covering you, leading you, and I will never let my child walk alone in the darkness. This surprise will not only bless you, it will also cause those around you to be amazed at what I do in your life. My beloved child, there will be people who look at your transformation and cannot understand it through ordinary reasoning. They will wonder how someone who was once as weary as you could rise with such strength. How doors that were once closed could suddenly open, and how things that seemed delayed for too long could be arranged so beautifully and at such a perfect time. And when they ask, you will not need to boast. You will not need to explain with pride. And you will not need to take all the credit for yourself. You will simply know how to bow your heart and say, it was my hand that did it. For this blessing will carry a mark so clear, so deep, and so far beyond human arrangement that every honest eye will recognize that you have been covered by my grace. They will wonder why now. Why, after long seasons of silence? Why, after the days when you thought nothing was moving? Everything begins to turn. And you will understand that my timing is never wrong. What seems late in your eyes is not late in my plan. What you thought had been held back was actually being protected until the right season. There are things that, if they had come earlier, you may not have had enough peace to receive, enough wisdom to preserve, or enough steadiness to keep them from drawing you away from me. But now, after you have been refined through tears, after you have learned to rise in the days of weakness, after you have learned to seek me not only for blessing, but for my very presence, you are stepping into a time when what I give can take deeper root in your life. This blessing will not be so small that you can explain it by your own effort. It will not be like the successes you once had to strain to achieve and then feared losing. It will come with a clarity that lets you know I opened the way. I touched the places you could not touch. I placed your name in places you had never entered. And I moved hearts you could not persuade by your own strength. When it appears, you will no longer be confused about who lifted you. You will remember the times you prayed in silence, the nights you wiped away tears no one knew about, the mornings you still tried to keep going, though you were deeply tired inside. And you will understand that I did not overlook a single moment. There is a sacred beauty in the way you still believed when your heart was exhausted. I saw that in you. I saw the many times you wanted to let go of hope, yet still kept a small spark. I saw you tremble and still pray, doubt and still return, hurt and still not allow your heart to close completely. You may think your faith is too weak, too small, too broken for me to use. But I am not looking for perfect faith from you in the way you imagine. I am looking for a willing heart. As long as there is still a little trust, a little openness, a little desire to walk the right path, I can work with that. A small seed in my hand can still become a wide field. A trembling, I believe, can still open the way for restoration to begin. Therefore, do not let doubt silence your faith. Do not let the lies in your mind become louder than the word I have placed in your heart. There will be voices telling you that this is too good to be true, that you have waited too long, that people like you are not chosen to enter a new season like this. But my beloved child, that voice does not come from me. I do not call you with belittlement. I do not speak of your future with lack. I do not plant fear in you and then tell you to walk in peace. Your agreement with me is stronger than every doubtful word trying to make you shrink back. When you choose to believe what I say more than what fear says, the atmosphere within you begins to change. When you choose to stand with the promise instead of standing with old disappointment, a door in your heart begins to open. That great good news, the thing that sounds too beautiful to happen, is being written into your story in a way you have not yet fully seen. It does not come only to make you smile for a day and then disappear. It will touch your home, enter the rooms once heavy with anxiety, bring light into the places once covered by the shadow of disappointment, and heal the parts of you that have long been broken. There is good news that does not only change circumstances, but also changes the way you breathe, the way you sleep, and the way you look at tomorrow. There are answers that do not only bring what you asked for, but also bring you back to the peace you thought you had lost. What I am sending to you is not a coincidence. This is a sacred turning point, a change of season, a place you will look back on and know that I intervened with my kindness. Stand firm, because I am not only sending you news, I am bringing my very presence closer to you. I bring my power into the place where you once felt helpless. I bring my peace into the place where you once felt torn apart. I bring my light into the place where you once did not know where to go. What you are about to receive is not only a good announcement, but a visitation of mercy, a sign that I am still in your story, still arranging, still healing, still bringing back to life the things you thought had ended. When my presence enters, old things no longer have the right to rule as before. Fear must step back. Confusion must give way to light. Heaviness must bow before the peace I give. Today, as you walk through your home, speak in faith that you receive the good news I am sending, that you receive the plan I am opening, and that you receive the peace I am placing into your life. Speak not as someone forcing yourself to believe something strange, but as a child returning to the word of your Father. Your words have power to sow seeds into the atmosphere around you. When you keep speaking according to fear, your heart will be pulled into heaviness. But when you speak according to what I have declared over your circumstances, you begin to align your heart with the light. Say that you are not abandoned. Say that a new season is opening. Say that what I have prepared will come at the right time. Say that your home will be covered with peace, healing, and pure joy. My beloved child, do not take your voice lightly when it is placed in trust in me, not because your words have power apart from me, but because when you speak what aligns with the truth I have placed in your heart, you are refusing to let fear control your atmosphere. You are declaring that disappointment is no longer the master of your home. You are opening the door for hope to enter. You are reminding yourself that I am still the one who leads, restores, bless, and makes new. Watch the atmosphere around you change as you stop repeating the words of anxiety and begin speaking words of faith. Watch your heart become lighter as you stop calling yourself delayed and begin recognizing that you are being prepared. The surprise I have for you will not only make you rejoice, it will testify of my faithfulness. It will silence those who once doubted, cause those who did not understand your journey to look again, and make even you stand in awe of the goodness I hid within your seasons of waiting. Keep your heart humble when it comes. Remember the days when I lifted you in silence. Remember that great blessing is not given so that you may exalt yourself, but so that you may live more generously, love more deeply, stand more firmly, and glorify my love through your life. I am continuing to write your story with grace. Stand firm, open your heart, and believe, because what I am bringing will exceed what you could ever create on your own. And when it comes, you will know it could only be me. You may feel an urgency rising within you, and I want you to understand that it has not appeared randomly. It is the gentle yet powerful prompting of my presence, awakening you from delay, from the habit of waiting for one more sign, one more confirmation, one more perfectly arranged circumstance before you are willing to move. My beloved child, clarity does not always come in full before you act. Sometimes clarity opens as you begin walking in faith. I am not calling you into recklessness, nor am I pushing you into panic. I am leading you into alertness, so that you will no longer remain still where things have already been made known, so that you will not continue ignoring the deep feeling that has reminded you many times that a change of direction needs to be made. Do not dismiss that prompting as though it were only a passing emotion. Do not cover it with excuses, busyness, fear of making a mistake, or the desire for everything to be absolutely certain before you dare to move. I am teaching you to trust me not only in quiet seasons, but also when you must walk through change. Every step you take in obedience will bring you closer to safety, closer to peace, and closer to the things I prepared for you long ago. You are not walking blindly as you think. You are being guided by my hand, even though your eyes cannot yet see the whole path. I am not leaving you to grope through the darkness alone. I am walking with you through each decision, each release, and each necessary movement. The reason I call this the final reminder is not because I was silent before, but because I have already spoken to you in many ways that you did not fully recognize. I placed gentle uneasiness in your heart before certain situations that no longer belong to you. I stirred your thoughts each time you tried to convince yourself that everything was still fine. I caused you to pause in moments that seemed ordinary, so that you would sense something needed to be considered more seriously. You knew those signs. You felt them in the silence. But many times you looked for ways to delay, explain, and wait longer, because you were afraid of what would happen if you truly responded. Now I am speaking to you more clearly, so that no doubt can continue holding you back. This is the time for hesitation to step aside and for faith to begin moving forward. You do not need to have every answer in your hands before you are allowed to obey. You only need to know that I am the one calling you, holding you, and leading you out of what could keep you bound longer. Rise in peace, not in fear. Act with wisdom, not under pressure. Let your heart say yes to me through the way you walk. Because when you respond to this call, you will realize that the shift did not come to make you lose direction, but to bring you into the place I have prepared with love, protection, and grace.